Good afternoon, everyone. You know me, I'm Tom, back here at the Off-Grid Farm. Oh yeah, checking this out, man. I decided it's been raining off and on all day. Not heavy, a lot of drizzles, but anyway, got out here this morning. Of course, took down the water tower that was right there. There was an old gutter system I had on the back. Went ahead and pulled it down. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I can repurpose this for sure. But this was the old water tower. Again, I may repurpose this and put it right back here in this corner, maybe. But what ended up happening, I thought it was going to do just a simple frame out and get this up, but I ran into a bunch of wood rot. And let me show you. I mean, a bunch of it. So I had to contend with that. All right, here's what I had to replace. It's actually turned out to be a pretty nice day. My work area, oh yeah. Got my sawhorses, my trusty Craigslist generator, my Hitachi air tank, and an old saw that I picked up. It is a still $5. In fact, here's the old sticker price right there. What was it? $12? 12 bucks. I think I paid 10. But anyway, works great. All right. That was completely rotted out. That one was completely rotted out. So I had what wood I had up here, and I used what I had. That's the bottom line. And now I got to screw all the tin back down. But you can see, I ran it all the way across. And just like I said, using the lumber I had. I didn't want to spend any money. The only money I spent was those 2x4s right there. You know, I got them cheap, $1 a piece. So really, so far, I've got 12 bucks in this little frame out. And remember, this pole barn this shelter has been sitting here for 6 years, and I used a lot of used material. Now these 4x6s are new, and they're buried in concrete, so there's no big deal there. But the rest of the stuff was salvaged. That one right there is leaning inward. Okay, it's just bowing inward, but I straightened it out the best I could and ran this as best I could down the old alley here, man. And there's some bows in it, but you know, what can I say? And then I had to put this 6x6 in, because this particular span right here was 14 feet. So from here to that second one, the 4x6 right there, that's 14 feet long. So I definitely had to divide that in half to make these 8-footers that I had work. So there you go. And those are new. And I got a lot of little holes to plug up so the lumber won't get wet underneath, because it's definitely getting wet on the backside. And use this old heart pine that I had. In fact, these were purlings, originally intended for purlings, but they were perfect. They were these here, I forgot, this bay here is 12 foot. So these are 12 footers there, and this is a 14-foot span over here. And I braced it. All I did was just put a brace in this one. I used an old heart pine, a true 2x6 right here, and just nailed it. So it gives us some rigid backstop when I get ready to put this metal on. But yeah, like I said, this is This is just going to be a better built, older, you know, shed. Oh, I'm going to turn it into a shed. Pole barn, lean-to, call it what you like. But it's just a shelter. That's all it is. And I'm trying to make it a lot more nicer, and of course put skin on it. Now, as far as I got it calculated, from this corner all the way down to the one sidewall over here, to this one wall over here, I think, now remember the tin I bought. Hey, afternoon everybody. You know the tin I bought real cheap at $1 a linear foot. I actually have 14 pieces here. 13 of them are good. Number 14 has a hole in it. So if you do 13 by 3 wide, that'll give you your linear footage, okay? And then I'll have a lot of scraps because these are 15 footers and I only need 9 foot. So these are gonna work. And if I got my numbers right, 13 of them cut, you know, of course, 9 foot and make the angle cut here towards the top. But I should be able to get around this side and also that side over there, okay? And I'll have to go hunt down some more for that side that's on the right side over there. But yeah, man, just hanging out in my cool little area and decided to show this structure a little bit of love. Thank God I did. And I hit it with my excavator. So I got to put a brace up in there. Oh yeah, hit it with the excavator. But yeah, this is cool. This is gonna work. It'll enclose this. Then I'm gonna definitely tar all these holes. There's a bunch of little skylight holes in there everywhere. You can see them, they're everywhere. And plug all those and make this a little bit more watertight over here. Okay. Wow. It never ends. Like I said, if you own a farm or a piece of land or something like that, the work never ends. You're always doing something, and you've always got some project. Believe me, you always have some sort of project that you can tackle and try to accomplish. But yeah, after 6 years, you know, it is what it is. It's been a great little shed, you know, just great. I mean, it's a shelter. You know, I've had a lot of equipment here. I've stored a truck. Remember, I had a truck rental under here for 6 months. And so, you know, when you got space like this, like I said, if you got space like this, it could serve a lot of purposes. You know, a lot of purposes. And that's what this is all about, is being able to put up enough shelters to where you've got parking. A lot of parking. And if it's covered parking, it's even more valuable. You know, so that's what this is, beauty of this. And another thing, this cost me nothing in taxes, nothing. Because remember, this is a farm. This is a farm. It's considered a hobby farm, and it's registered. So I can get away with what I want to get away with as long as I'm not pulling any permits and I'm not putting in any kind of permanent foundation. That's how you get away with this kind of structure. Try building this in the city. Try building this in the city and see what kind of opposition you get if you tell nobody. Or if you live in an HOA community, try that. Okay. All right, you get the point, boys and girls. I'll talk with you tonight. Love you, you know that. Tom, out of here, always busy, always trying to accomplish something. And anyway, see ya.